In the relentless hustle of our modern lives, it's not uncommon to find ourselves feeling drained, both mentally and physically. However, there's a crucial distinction that often goes unnoticed: the difference between the wariness of burnout and the perceived laziness that sometimes lingers in our minds. Burnout, a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion resulting from prolonged exposure to stress or overwork, is a serious condition that can significantly impact our well being. Contrary to laziness, which often manifests a lack of motivation or willingness to exert effort, burnout has its own set of unmistakable signs. Today, we embark on a journey to unravel the intricacies of burnout with a spotlight on 10 signs you're burnt out, not lazy. Join us as we navigate the labyrinth of exhaustion, disinterest, and emotional detachment to discern the subtle but critical indicators that it might be burnout, not laziness, impacting your life. Number 1. Exhaustion. Rise and shine, or so they say. But what happens when the act of getting out of bed feels like you've just completed an ultramarathon in your dreams? Enter burnout, the elusive energy thief that doesn't merely settle for a bit of tiredness. It unleashes an overwhelming physical and mental fatigue. Picture waking up to face the day, only to discover that your body has opted for a sluggish performance, leaving you questioning whether your pillow has been replaced by a sack of bricks. Your morning coffee, once the reliable elixir of life, now contemplates early retirement as it attempts to jolt you into existence, questioning if it's signed up for this life of lethargy. Number 2. Loss of interest. Your hobbies and pastimes, once the vibrant stars of your personal galaxy, find themselves eclipsed by a strange sense of indifference. It's not the usual apathy laziness might bring. It's an outright heist of enthusiasm. Burnout tiptoes into your life, swiping the joy from activities that once brought you genuine pleasure. Your once beloved interests, now relegated to the status of artifacts in a museum of forgotten passions, leave you wondering if they skipped town without even leaving a note. Number 3. Reduced productivity and performance. The productivity doomsday orchestrated by burnout. Concentration becomes a fleeting specter, decision-making an intricate dance with confusion, and tasks that were once a walk in the park suddenly feel like an Everest expedition with a backpack filled with lead. It's as if you've been thrust into the circus of life, handed flaming torches, and tasked with juggling them while riding a unicycle. Not an impossible feat, but certainly not what you had in mind for your daily routine. Number 4. Health issues. In barges the uninvited guest to the party of your existence. Headaches, muscle pain, and gastrointestinal problems. Your body transforms into a chaotic carnival of discomfort, with each ache and pain taking a turn on the stage. Meanwhile, mood swings, irritability, and the shadowy figures of depression and anxiety join the ensemble, leaving you wondering if your health became the lead actor in a drama you never auditioned for. Laziness, blissfully unaware of the chaos inside, contemplates whether it's worth engaging in such an elaborate performance or if a peaceful siesta would be more rewarding. Number 5. Cynicism and detachment. Burnout introduces cynicism and emotional detachment to the script of your life. Responsibilities and commitments, once the shining stars of your narrative, now face the cold shoulder of indifference or resentment. It's akin to watching a romantic comedy where the lead characters suddenly decide they're better off pursuing separate careers. In this case, it's your once beloved tasks and relationships navigating the tumultuous waters of an emotional breakup. Cue the emotional soundtrack as you grapple with the realization that you might be starring in a tearjerker or perhaps a dark comedy. Number 6. Feeling disconnected from everything. Ever felt like you're running on an autopilot, a passive spectator in the movie of your life? Welcome to depersonalization, a common symptom of burnout. It's as if you're watching your own existence from a distant balcony, feeling emotionally numb and empty. Burnout stages a coup, leaving you disconnected from yourself and everything around you. The vibrant colors of life turn into muted shades, and you grapple with an overwhelming sense of helplessness, like you've lost control of the director's chair in the movie that is your life. Number 7. You are no longer motivated. Laziness might be a character trait, but burnout can turn even the most motivated souls into shadows of their former selves. Imagine being the captain of your ship, steering it through the waves of life with unwavering determination, only to find yourself suddenly adrift, apathetic, and unmotivated. Burnout doesn't discriminate. It can hijack the most self-motivated individuals and leave them stranded in a sea of exhaustion and disinterest. If you find yourself uninterested and unmotivated after being a beacon of ambition, it's more likely a case of burnout than laziness. Number 8. You've become moody and irritable. Picture this. You used to be the epitome of calm, laid-back vibes, the Zen master of your domain. Now, suddenly, you find yourself snapping at the slightest inconvenience, easily irritated like a cat on a rainy day. Moodiness and irritability are the subtle but often overlooked signs of burnout. It's like someone switched your playlist from soothing melodies to a chaotic symphony of discord. On the flip side, lazy souls are usually the serene, unaffected gurus of the emotional landscape, untroubled by the storms that might ruffle others' feathers. Number 9. You feel overwhelmed by day-to-day activities. The infamous to-do list, the roadmap of our daily lives. But what happens when that list becomes a source of stress? Each task a looming mountain, and the day ahead feels like a battlefield. Welcome to the realm of burnout. Research suggests that the allure of multitasking may be nothing more than a productivity illusion, and our protagonists find themselves entangled in the web of unrelenting stress. The switch between tasks becomes a ping-pong game, and the stress of juggling too much at once signals a rendezvous with burnout. There's good stress, and then there's the unrelenting stress that burnout brings. Recognizing when to hit the pause button is the key to thwarting its advances. Number 10. You feel overwhelmed by day-to-day activities. To-do lists can be stressful, and it's totally human to feel overwhelmed by the day ahead of you. One of the reasons you might be experiencing stress is because you're doing too much at the same time. Multitasking might sound productive in theory, but research shows that it actually can decrease our productivity because of the switching cost we endure by ping-ponging between tasks. Adding too much to our plates and the stress that comes along with juggling a lot at the same time is a sign that you might be experiencing burnout too. There is such a thing as good stress, but burnout has a lot to do with unrelenting stress, and recognizing when you haven't had time to take a step back is key to curbing burnout. As we reach the end of this insightful journey, we sincerely hope these discussions on burnout and well-being have resonated with you. Remember, your mental health matters, and you're not alone in this journey. For more valuable insights and support, we invite you to check out our next video titled Depression versus Sadness. Click on the link right here to delve deeper into understanding these emotions and finding ways to navigate through them. If you appreciate this content, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more compassionate discussions, and ring that notification bell to stay tuned for our upcoming videos. Thank you for being a part of our community. And until next time, take care and be kind to yourself.